Hello and welcome to the Algebra 1 word problem review for Friday's test. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to do some problems out in the video. Then the Edpuzzle will ask you to practice that question at a certain point. So let's get started. Our first concept that's on the test is interpreting graphs part 1, which is horizontal and vertical lines. The key to this is knowing a couple of things. When we have a line that goes left to right, that's going to be a y equals line. The other type of line you might see is a vertical line. When you see one that goes up and down, that's an x equals line. So the first thing you have to do is figure out which kind of line you have. Well, we have a left to right line, so we know that y equals is going to be the start of the equation. And then the second part is you have to pick the intercept. So where does the line cross the x or y axis? Well, it crosses at positive 20, therefore y is positive 20. All right, why don't you try one? Okay, let's try another example. In this problem right here, we have a cat and mouse diagram, and we're asked 3 questions. The first question is, will the cat catch the mouse? Well, if the lines intersect, as they do right here, then yes, the cat will catch the mouse. Question number 2. When will the cat catch the mouse? Well, the cat will catch the mouse as x is time. So if we follow the intersection point down, now this is a little tricky here because it's less than 1. But we have what we have here is we have 5 units. So each unit is going to be 0.2. So 1 unit is 0.2, 2 units is 0.4, 3 units is 0.6. So when will the cat catch the mouse? 0.6 seconds. Third question. Where will the cat catch the mouse? Well, that's the distance is along the y-axis. Therefore, if we follow the intersection point to the left, we can see that the cat will catch the mouse at 15 feet. Okay, why don't you give this one a try? All right, let's take a look at another example. This is a break-even question. So it says here, a salesperson at a stereo store is given the choice of 2 different compensation plans. One plan offers a weekly salary of $800 plus a commission of $18 for each stereo sold. The other plan has no salary but pays $50 commission on each stereo sold. How many stereos must the salesperson sell to make the same amount of money for both plans? So the same is the key. That's what makes this a break-even problem. So let's write an equation for the first compensation plan. So we have $800 plus $18 each stereo. So it's going to be 800 plus 18x. Now, because it's a break-even equation, we are going to put an equal sign, and then we're going to put the second compensation plan. Well, the second compensation plan is strictly just $50 per stereo, so there's no B value. Okay, well, numbers on one side, letters on the other, so we have a plus 800 over here. We have a negative 18x here. We have a plus 50x here. And now 50 minus 18 is going to be 32. So we have 800 equals 32x. I'm going to divide both sides by 32. Okay, and 800 divided by 32 is going to be 25. So once 25 stereos are sold, the compensation plans will be the same. Why don't you try a break-even question? All right, let's try another example here. This example has to do with money. It's a money problem. So Jeremy found 50 coins consisting of nickels and quarters. The total amount of money is $7.50. How many nickels are there? So let's start with nickels. So a nickel is worth 5 cents times the number of nickels. Plus a quarter is worth 25 cents. And think about that sum piece, right? That when something adds up, we take the total and we subtract it from the other variable. Now we get our total of $7.50. And now we can start our work. So again, I'm going to multiply by 100. I get 5n plus 25.50 minus n equals $7.50. $7.50. I'm going to distribute the 25. So I get 5n plus 12.50 minus 25n equals 7.50. Got numbers on one side, letters on the other. So we're going to have a plus 5n over here. We're going to have a minus 12.50 over here. We're going to have a minus 25n over here. And then we're going to have a plus 7.50 over here. 25 minus 5 is going to be negative 20n. 12.50, negative 12.50 plus 7.50 is going to be 12.50 minus 7.50, which is going to be negative 500. Divide both sides by negative 20. 500 divided by negative 20, negative 500 divided by negative 20 is going to be 25. There's 25 nickels, and that's what we are looking for. Okay, why don't you give a money problem a try? Let's try another example. There are 4 consecutive integers that have a sum of negative 8. So there's 4 consecutive odd integers, so that's an important little detail. What is the value of the greatest integer? So if I make my first integer x, my second integer is going to be x plus 2, my third integer is going to be x plus 4, and my fourth integer is going to be x plus 6. So keep in mind that even and odd numbers go up, that double each consecutive odd integer. And when I add these up, these are going to add to negative 8. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, and I have 6, and 12 is 12. Numbers on one side, letters on the other, so I'm going to have a positive 4x here. I'm going to have a negative 12 here, and I'm going to have a negative 8 here. All right, so negative 12 minus 8 is, so this is going to be 4x equals negative 20. Divide by 4 on each side, and I get negative 5. So x is equal to negative 5. It's 4 consecutive integers, so it's going to be negative 4, negative 3, and negative 2. So that's the 4 consecutive integers. They're looking for the greatest integer. A little tricky because negative 2 is actually the greatest of these integers. Why don't you give that one a try? Let's take a look at another example. This is called an age problem. So here, a man is 36 years old and his daughter is 3. In how many years will the man be 4 times as old as his daughter? So we have the man and we have his daughter. The man is 36, so this is now 36, and the daughter is 3. We are adding some number of years, so we're going to do 36 plus t and 3 plus t. And it says here, in how many years will the man be equal to 4 times the daughter? So the man is 36 plus t equals 4 times the daughter. The daughter is 3 plus t. Let's distribute the 4. 36 plus t is equal to 12 plus 4t. Letters on one side, numbers on the other. We get a plus 36 over here. We get a negative t over here. We get a negative 12 over here. And we get a plus 4t over here. All right. 36 minus 12 is going to be 24. And 4 minus 1t is 3t. Divide both sides by 3. And I get t is equal to 8. So in 8 years, the man will be 4 times his daughter. 8 plus 3 is 11. 36 plus 8 is 44. 11 times 4 is 44. Why don't you give an age problem a try? All right, thanks for sitting through our examples here on algebra word problems. If you find you have any questions before Friday, feel free to email me, and I'll or even send a screenshot, and I'll send some feedback in return. All right, thanks. I'll see everyone on Friday.